for the crypto markets. For the crypto markets, I don't think you guys understand what has happened. Donald Trump is officially the 47th president of the United States of America. The voices of the cryptocurrency community were heard. Your voices as Americans were heard. Your voices as women were heard. Your voices in general were heard. We're going to cover pretty much everything that happened in the last 24 hours. We can expect Ross to be freed on day one. We can expect the removal of Gary Gensler. We can expect fair regulation for crypto. We can expect the crypto community's voices to finally be heard. Crypto is not evil. Crypto is not bad. Bitcoin is not bad. There are bad actors in every single sector. Every single sector. And just because the focus is on crypto, because crypto undermines the predatory practices of the third parties that are just absolutely atrocious, we should not be attacked. We should not be unbanked. We should not live in fear that we are going to get sued. We should not have to fear that we have to move out of the country and leave our families. Well, I would have to leave my mom to have a better quality of life, to be able to earn an honest living. I pay my taxes. We report everything. We operate in a very ethical manner, probably one of the most ethical channels in crypto. And I was pressed. Really, 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 really pressed. Why? Can you imagine having to leave your home? Can you imagine having to leave the place you were born and raised in? And again, remember, I'm second, third generation American. My family came here, I think like the 20s or around the 30s. I don't want to leave. Like, what am I going to do? Go back to Sicily? I want to go visit, see where my people came from, go back to Romania. I don't want to do that. My family helped build this country. It's really, really just a wonderful thing to see Americans come together and to actually have our voices be heard. And I'm going to show you guys some of the result elections. I'm going to show you kind of what happened in Los Angeles County because it was wild. My mom was at the polls last night. She's wild. She doesn't care. Also, fun story. My mother, she was like a hippie back in the 60s. She protested against all the craziness, the Vietnam thing that was happening. And she is and this is a tea, some sort of tea. It's supposed to give you energy because I'm tired today. I am tired. But she was out there. She was out there last night. She doesn't care. Just a beautiful day. My daughter, she's absolutely over the moon. Her father is an electrical contractor and he drives gas cars, like trucks. And she is so, so thankful that mommy and daddy's businesses will be okay. She doesn't understand what it's like to live in poverty. She doesn't understand what it's like to be poor. She doesn't understand what it's like to go without. And that's because he and I worked very, 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 very hard to get out of that, to get out of the hood, to just really do better for ourselves. Like his personal story is wild. He and I don't get along, but we share a child and she's just so happy. And I'm happy too. Like I worked really hard to be able to build my business up, and most Americans have as well. And crypto is here to stay. The ability to custody your own Bitcoin and custody your own crypto is here. We've earned it. You should be proud of yourself. If you got out and voted, and again, I don't care if you voted for Harris or not, you're still welcome. Just as long as you're nice to me, you don't insult me, you're welcome. You are welcome around me. That's how I operate. Little fact about me, I worked at the largest HIV/AIDS nonprofit in the world. They were extremely blue company, beyond blue. Most of my clients, they were from that. They also were very blue as well. And every election season, we put our differences aside. I didn't talk to them about politics. I let them vent to me, even though I didn't share the same political ideologies as them of who I was voting for. And I just provided them care. And I understand sometimes that they say, you know, some nasty things. And that's okay. People can say nasty things, but that was my job to take care of them. And that's what I did. And I will continue to do that. And I will continue to do the best that I can to represent the crypto industry with my platform that I have, that I've built up and I work for. So let's go ahead and get into it. There's lots of stuff to cover. Aren't I part Lebanese? No, I'm not. I am Italian. I am Sicilian. I am my father's side, German Romanian from what we know. But we'll never really know because our people were persecuted. And that's why they came to America. They helped build America. My great-grandfather, Sebastian, the Sicilian one on my mother's side, he worked on the railroads. They literally, right when they came here, America went into the Depression, like shortly after. It feels good, though. It feels good. And also, too, this is peach flavored. This is so good. Let's get into it. It has stevia in it. I don't like stevia. It's gross to me. It has a taste. But anyways, let's get it. The crypto markets are responding. And Bitcoin broke all-time high yesterday, too. We'll talk about that as well. Lido, 27%. Nero, 34%. Bonk, Gala, SPX. Everything is up. On the weekly, GOAT, which is part of the Truth Terminal, Ray, Doge, Sui. Earlier today, Solana flipped BNB. And Doge flipped XRP, I believe, for a little bit too. And it went back down. Solana is at 186. I bought some, I think, yesterday or the day before. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. Let's take a quick look at the markets and see kind of what's going on. Let's see. Bitcoin is back at all-time high, broke all-time high just right now. This is so amazing. It's such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing. If you've been holding Bitcoin, congratulations. We broke all-time high. Wow. $75,000 for one Bitcoin. One Bitcoin. We're going to get into XRP too. We're going to talk about it because that's an important story. Wow. It just feels good. Just looking at the chart, just literally holding Bitcoin, it feels good. And that's why I told you with Bitcoin, you don't really have, you should have some sort of profit-taking strategy long-term, maybe decades and decades, but just holding Bitcoin is powerful. And that's probably what we've been shilling the most on this channel, just dollar cost averaging in Bitcoin. I don't even care if it's $10 a week or whatever it is. Bitcoin is here to stay. America is becoming great again. Bitcoin will be created in the United States of America. America will become healthy again. And guess what? We have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Just because we won the election does not mean we need to just continue to go on. Part of what's happened in the United States of America, the biggest problem we have in America, is we expect government to do our job for us. And that's not okay. America was not created this way. Is America perfect? No. Are people perfect? No. But y'all need to stop being lazy. We are nowhere done with the fight. And remember, when it comes to retail, you need to make sure your voices are heard. Because guess what? They do not care about poor and stupid people. And that's what the SEC and that's what Warren has made us out to be. So you need to continue pressing Brian Armstrong, Ripple, Gemini, Kraken, especially the Winklevoss twins, because they were very, 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 very loud about it. They are accredited investors. We are not. We are not done fighting. So let them know we want fair regulation for retail. We are intelligent enough to make our own financial decisions. Chicken bone broth. It's cold now. It's cold now. Oh gosh, there he is. Economy and stocks, Mr. Timothy J. Shout out to Mr. Timothy, Mr. Weatherman. Let's get back into it though. So Bitcoin is above as all-time high. We broke again today. Trump pumped it. So good for all of you that have gotten Bitcoin. Thank you for your service, Tim. We appreciate you. So this was our chart that we were looking at, talking about Bitcoin breaking all-time high, the resistance area. Things are about to get absolutely insane with crypto. This will be a super cycle. This will not be the last cycle in the United States of America anymore. Bitcoin is $75,000. Congratulations to everyone who went long. Ethereum. Ethereum is doing well too. She is running up, getting ready to retest 2,800. Solana is at 186. She's probably going to hit about $200 pretty soon. That's what it's looking like on the weekly. On the daily, looks gorgeous to me. Sui broke all-time high again. $2.26. Where is my Doge? Doge is going absolutely bonkers. We hit that 22-cent area of resistance that we talked about on the show the other day. Not too bad, not too bad. Markets are pumping. Everything looks beautiful. Now let's get into the news. Talk about what happened. This is from AP. Presidential election results. Trump, 292 electoral college votes. Harris, 224. Trump has about 71 million. Harris, 67 million. And we flipped Pennsylvania. Also, too, I want to add, Trump in California, Trump got 40% of the votes in California. Harris got 57.3. This is insane. I don't think you understand how crazy it is to see what's happening in California. Because California is historically a blue state, but I'm going to tell y'all something. There's a lot of people that are pissed off about a lot of things. And California is one of the most diverse states. And primarily what the issue is we want good schools. The fact that we pay the most in taxes, but we have 3 out of 10 schools, especially in the hood, what do y'all do with our money? What are you doing with our money? We are done. Also, too, Nancy Pelosi was elected for a 20th term. The person that insider trades. 20th term in California. The hell is even happening? Term limits now, and Trump, you need to do that. I don't know if he has the power to do it, but y'all need to do that. Because I am about had it. Good, he should dismantle the Department of Education. Good. I would love to, instead of actually, because I pay for private school for my kid because we live in California. I'm not sending her to public school. You kidding me? Hell no. My daughter goes to a private Christian school and it's still affordable, but I would love to get that check. Give me that check so I can help pay for her tuition. And other parents too, so they can put their kids in good schools. Because let me tell you something, education would be fixed in this country if we brought back non-corporate capitalism, if we brought back entrepreneurism. Because guess what? These schools that are automatically getting all this money, that would stop. And they actually have to show why children should go there. Oh, you're 3 out of 10? Nope, I'm not sending my kid there. Work harder, administrative people. Drain the swamp. Shout out to Control Token Ninja for becoming one of the O Army members. Shout out to Eric, to Mr. D, to Mr. R, to Mr. Raider. I think Raider's in here somewhere. To Mixing. Appreciate you guys. Smash a like and share this. Steady user. No, I'm not perfect. I'm very, very flawed. But at the same time, I will fight for my babies. Best believe. So that's what's going on right now. And this is going to be Trump's speech. We're going to go ahead and listen to it together because I haven't had a chance to listen to it. Is Trump perfect? No. Is Harris perfect? No. They're humans. Humans are flawed. They're not gods. But at the end of the day, I voted pro-crypto, and I was gung-ho on it, and I said it time and time and time again.
Thank you very much. Wow.
I will continue to fight for crypto and the future of my child, my daughter, and my nephew.
Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country, and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that.
Thank you, President Trump. Thank you. He's not perfect. He's going to make mistakes. I don't think any human is perfect. I also don't simp for any human. I don't idolize any human. My hero is my great aunt, who was one of the women that broke glass ceilings on Wall Street and worked in the banks. And guess what? Because she was an immigrant woman, she did not get the same opportunities that the men did. And that's okay. Because guess what? Everything she stood for and everything she silently fought for, I am able to reap the benefits. My daughter is able to reap the benefits. Other women are able to reap the benefits. That's my hero. And it makes me proud to be an American. It really, 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 really does. Now let's go ahead and talk about Cynthia Lummis. We are going to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve. What does that mean? Well, let's talk about it. What does she mean? What they're going to do, it's not established yet, but they're basically going to do the same thing El Salvador did. And with that being said, they will be buying Bitcoin, they will be holding Bitcoin, and hopefully pay down some of the debt. Look at President Bukele in El Salvador and look how well he's done. But they will be building a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Our voices were heard. God bless Bitcoin, God bless America, and God bless our orange president, because Bitcoin is orange too. We have successfully orange pilled the public servants. Successfully. Bitcoin embodies liberty, freedom, and the ability to have access to your money 24/7, 365. No one can take it from you. No one. Trump is surrounded by pro-Bitcoin people. RFK Jr., make America healthy again. Remove seed oil. Start cooking in beef tallow. J.D. Vance, from poverty. Peter Thiel, Mr. Musk, Howard Lutnick. Love to see it. Love, love, love to see it. We'll get into that a little bit later. Apparently, all of Harris's meme coins have tanked. So if you're in Bowdoin, I'm sure that tanked too. We're not going to be covering those. This is why we moonbag. This is why we moonbag. Look on chain. Congratulations to Donald Trump and congratulations to the whales who bet on Trump. Theo made a profit of $20.4 million. Freddie, $15.6 million. Z with a profit of $11 million from Polymarket. Polymarket essentially called the election. But at the same time, one of my concerns with Polymarket is it's people that are putting money into something so they could essentially vote for Harris, but then bet on Trump or vice versa. But we are seeing a big shift that's happening. I will remind you, though, I support Polymarket. They're an Ethereum-based project, but at the end of the day, Mr. John Deaton. This was probably the biggest upset for the crypto community. Thank you to our amazing supporters who gathered across the state to show support for change. When people ask me what my favorite part of the campaign is, meeting people and hearing them stories. John lost to Warren in Massachusetts. This one hurt. This one hurt the most. John is a friend of mine. He's been on the channel, a family man. He comes from a place that I come from, where many of us come from. And to see somebody who's not only served our country, but got out of the hood and made a better life for himself instead of perpetuating poverty, hats off to you. John is actually someone who stands up for the underdogs, and he lost against Warren, which is very dangerous because Warren now can be part of the banking committee. Warren publicly created an anti-crypto army. Warren helped with Operation Chocolate 2.0. Warren is not for the underdogs. And those of you who decide to vote for people because you refuse to educate yourself, I don't know what to tell you. But John Deaton hurt the most. Deaton hurt the most. Hurt the most. Just to see him lose, because he's a friend of mine and we really fought to try to get him in, but he didn't win. And that's okay. That's life. That's what happens. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And he answered with grace. This is the thing. The election was called, and this is how it works. California did it too. But the election was called that she won without anything updated. Last night, it was very, very, very upsetting. And it showed like he had like 17% of the votes, but I think it actually ended with him getting like 40% of the votes. But again, it's upsetting. Very, very upsetting. Oh, apparently Warren had 73% compared to Deaton. But remember the public servants that spoke out against crypto, that slammed Bitcoin. Now let's talk about this. This is a rumor from Altcoin Daily. But again, Trump promised to remove Gensler. That was one of the things he said, and a free Ross. Hester Pierce, crypto mom, is rumored to be the top pick to replace Gary Gensler under Donald Trump. Let's talk about this. Hester has proven time and time again that she can and she will be competent enough to take Gary's spot. She has proposed different regulatory framework for crypto. She deserves a job. She once told me, do not sacrifice your privacy for fast regulation. And honestly, if we get Hester in office to replace Gary Gensler, we will get positive regulation for retail. I made sure I told her how important that is. Because all the people that meet with these public servants, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about retail. They don't care about you. They just pander to you and they want your votes and they want your money. They want you to use their products, but they don't care about you. They don't. Show me how they do. Show me. You can't. But that would be absolutely epic. Super, super epic. And there's an article here from Decrypt. Chairman Gensler is likely to resign after Trump win, which I hope he does, because he's not welcome. He is not welcome any way, shape, or form. Some titty bitties from the article. He mentioned how SEC chairs often step down with the new administration. It happened with Jay Clayton under Trump and Mary Jo White under Obama. At the Bitcoin conference, Trump promised to fire Gary Gensler on day one. Gensler's out of here. Ross is out, is free. So we better hope that he leaves, because Gary Gensler has really not done anything positive for the crypto community. What has he done that's been positive for the crypto community? Because he didn't protect me. He allowed the crypto contagion Yes, there's people doing bad things. Everyone, all the people from the exchanges, horrible. Absolutely horrible. But guess what? Maxine Waters met with them. Gary Gensler met with them. Sam Bankman-Fried's parents were friends with Elizabeth Warren. They didn't protect us. They don't want to protect us. They want power. And also, too, big shout out to Elon Musk. Again, I've been very critical of Elon Musk, especially last cycle when I saw him like doing all the pumping stuff with Doge and whatnot. But I will respect where it's due. And again, I'm not like super big on simping for ivory towers. But I will say, I appreciate him buying X. I appreciate him allowing more free speech to happen. My account is still throttled there. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's an old shadow ban, so hopefully they fix that. But really, without the breakdown of mainstream media, we wouldn't really know what's going on. We wouldn't. And really, TikTok started that. Because on certain social medias, you can't do and say what you want to do. But TikTok really started that. And if it wasn't for TikTok, I don't think that we would have seen such a big push and distance from all the celebrities. But TikTok started it. Elon Musk finished it. Now, he's profiting off of this for sure. For sure. Business-wise, long-term, this is a long-term strategy for him. And guess what? People that have ungodly amounts of money, they need their ego stroke. So he got his ego stroke. So he's doing good. He's happy. But this is long-term for him. And he did what Jack couldn't do. Jack was a public Bitcoiner, is a public Bitcoiner. Bitcoin is about freedom of speech, the freedom to be able to transact. Jack censored people. And I don't care if the Bitcoiners don't like me. I don't care if they're mad because I'm saying stuff about Jack, but it is what it is. That's what happened. But I'll say it. Bernie Moreno wins Ohio Senate seat from Sherrod Brown. Moreno is pro-crypto. And he says, Chuck Schumer, we're getting your A out of here. You're behind. Moreno's victory adds a pro-crypto voice to the Senate. Brown is anti-crypto. He's also a former chair of the Senate Banking Committee, which is key for crypto legislation. Moreno has supported blockchain initiatives in Ohio and advocated for regulatory certainty for the industry. He is a co-founder of Champ. Title is a blockchain company vehicle for title management. He previously supported Bitcoin tax payments in Ohio, pushed for a Bitcoin national reserve. With the Republican Party now in control of the Senate, Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina could chair the Banking Committee and work on a crypto regulatory framework. Higher. And I've said it and I will say it again. We will not get the exact regulation we want. Compromise is needed. Emotional intelligence is needed to understand that. But what we're getting now is going to be better than what we've gotten the last 4 years. And you want to know why? Because crypto has money. The crypto community is a bunch of pirates, libertarians, and people that are just sick of getting treated like trash, of being judged based on gender, race, or anything else. We want to be able to operate in a decentralized economy. We want to be able to provide for our families. Because guess what? I don't know about y'all, but the more money I make, my child gets a better future. She grows up, goes into society, and does good, positive things. Then I get to give money back to my community. I can shop at small businesses because I can afford it. I don't have to go to the big corporations, even though I love my Target and Walmart because a girl's got to save a little bit of money here and there. But we did this because we make money. Money doesn't always talk, but it makes people listen, and that's exactly what we saw. I've been with you since 2016, honey. My family did not work their behinds off to give me and my sisters a better shot at life for me to just piss it off and not use my voice. I'm an American tax-paying citizen. Best believe I'm going to use my voice. Best believe I am going to vote in my best interest. Because the amount of people I have been able to help because of crypto, when the city of Pomona would not help the self-care lab out of Pomona, we did. My community did. I've got auto pay for House of Ruth, DVSA nonprofit, for both men and women, anybody who's getting hurt. And then I donate when I want to the lab. A lot more. And that's because of crypto. Without crypto, I wouldn't be able to do so. So guess what? The amount of money I've been able to make and donate has made a massive difference in people's lives. And I think that's what other crypto and Bitcoiners want. I think that's what you people want too, is y'all are here with me. Shout out to Neil. Gamer said, till I see the SEC get rid of the accredited investor rule, then they do not care about retail and want to keep everyone poor. Shout out to Gamer. And shout out to Raider. Out here speaking facts. Brian Armstrong, I got some bones to pick with you, honey. Shout out to Sam Bernardino. So this is with I Stand with Crypto. Brian Armstrong from Coinbase. You have more money than God. You are an accredited investor. Most people that helped you become rich and Coinbase successful were retail investors. We demand our voices are heard. In your battle against the SEC, do not forget us. There is more of us than there is accredited investors. We deserve the right to care for our families and to have a good quality of life. I appreciate Stand with Crypto. But at the same time, our work is not done demanding. So this is going to be the crypto election updates. Stand with Crypto is a really great tool. Winner, Donald Trump. House of Representatives, 257 pro-crypto candidates elected. The Senate, 16. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Stand with Crypto is a very great tool to show you who is working in your best interest. So some of the House of Representative folks that got in that are pro-crypto: Robert, Pete, Mark, Rick Allen, Yasmin, Jody, etc. This shows you all the different states that they are in. California. Ooh, let's see him. Democratic congressperson from California, but he's pro-crypto. He voted against the CBDC Anti-Surveillance Act. Fit 21, he voted for, which is a pro-crypto bill. And this is a wonderful website. He voted against SAB 121, joint resolution, very pro-crypto bill. Do better, Mr. Pete. I'm watching you. I will call your office. I will go have lunch with you one day. Respectfully, of course. But this is a great tool to see exactly who won. Pro-crypto candidates from the Senate: Angela, Jim, John, Marcia, Kevin, Ted Cruz, John, Deb, Christian, Jim, Andy, Bernie. Shout out to Bernie. We love Bernie. Adam Schiff, Republican. Rick Scott, Tim Shee, and Roger. Love to see it. Love to see it. Why isn't XRP raising since Trump? Well, that's because your co-founder, Chris Larson, sold y'all out. That's why. I'll make a second media piece for you guys about that. Yep, Raider, we are not done. We are not done. Let's go back. Did we make another all-time high? Let's see. Yep, we did. We are pumping so hard. I didn't want to say the rest because it wasn't appropriate. God bless Bitcoin. God bless America. God bless Trump, JD Vance, and God bless all of the other public servants who are pro-crypto. And God bless all of the retail who fought. We are in price discovery. Holy mother of F. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of technical analysis, baby. I'm already tired today, honey. Thank you, but I'm tired. Mama's tired. She's tired. My body is just like, because I go. That's the ADHD. That's the trauma. That's the life trauma. Let's go ahead and do some price discovery charting. Where are we going, babies? Wow. Wow. Look at this. We are in price discovery. Us hitting $95,000 is essentially programmed. I think 105 too. Easily. Wow. Just this feels good. You guys should really give yourself a round of applause. God, this is beautiful. 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 It might even go higher. I think 200. We'll see. I don't know. I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm happy. I'm so happy. You guys should be proud of yourselves. We did it. We did it, Joe! We got the red lights in the back. It's hard being a T supporter since 2016 in Los Angeles, California. It's hard, but we did it. I didn't get dragged out of my car and bopped. Now let's talk about this. Crypto market cap surpasses $2.46 trillion. Let's fact check this because we got the charts. $2.45, onward and upward. Onward and upward. IBIT has seen 1 billion in volume in the first 20 minutes. That's about what it does in a full day. Other Bitcoin ETFs in the same boat. Crazy volume for a record-breaking volume day, and given prices up so much, this is likely a feeding frenzy volume versus crisis volume. Look for inflows this week. Do not sell your Bitcoin. Well, you all do what you want. We don't do financial advice on the show. If you want financial advice, contact Dame.io. Links are down below. He's an accredited financial advisor. I'm an idiot on the internet. I'm a shock jock. I'm not selling my Bitcoin any way, shape, or form. Any way, shape, or form. Not selling it. Not doing it. Higher. Higher, 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 higher. Bitcoin almost flipped silver, and it flipped Meta. You want to know why it flipped Meta? There's a couple things on my feed I want to show you guys. We want to see Hester Pierce take Gary Gensler's job. I've met with her in person. She's a wonderful, intelligent human being. If you have not read her Safety Harbor Act 2.0, read it. And again, you guys, make as much money this cycle as you can. If you want to rotate it into Bitcoin, that's something I like to do. Make as much money as you can. Nancy Pelosi says this is not a good morning, but it is in fact. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Also, too, you guys, if you're in San Diego, I will be at the Edge headquarters tomorrow. All the information is on my website, CryptoWendyO.com. And I hope to meet you. I hope to see you. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm hosting a meetup. We're going to be talking about privacy. Shout out to SQUIDGROW. Shout out to Silent Swap. Shib is a pioneer when it comes to privacy and the importance of it. Every American deserves privacy. We don't want a CBDC. We will get a CBDC. It's coming. But that's why you're going to need Silent Swap. But I'll be San Diego tomorrow. I'm going to be speaking and hosting an event. Free drinks, free food. If you don't drink, that's okay, because I'm not drinking right now. I do the chicken bone broth. Come hang out. Meet with like-minded people. Meet with other people who want to improve the quality of life for themselves and their families and their communities. Yes, I can come to the Inland Empire. I will eventually. I need a venue. I need like a bar or a brewery to host it. So if you know somebody that has one, please let me know. I'm more than happy to come down there and host an event. They're always for free. I find sponsors. They pay for food and drinks. And on that note, I'm going to be heading out. I need to take a little nappy nap. Shout out to Control Token Ninja. I'm going to take a little nap. God bless America. God bless Trump. God bless the underdogs in the United States of America. Retail. We couldn't do this without you. And I hope, I'm not super religious, but I do believe in a higher power. I've got my own beliefs. But I will say my daughter, she is a child of God. She's a Christian. We say prayers at night. So we will be praying for everyone to have a better quality of life in America under this administration. And that Trump holds good on his promises. Because Americans are hurting. They need as much help as they can right now. The mess that we are in is atrocious. And can Trump fix it all? No, he's going to make lots of mistakes along the way. But I think that he's the lesser of two evils. And I hope that Americans are able to sort it out for themselves. Because you guys deserve it. I know what it feels like to be in poverty. I know what it feels like to be homeless. I know what it feels like to not be able to afford food, to not be able to afford gas, to not know how I'm going to pay for particular things that I need. It wasn't an easy road to get out of. I worked real hard, and I know y'all can too. So God bless you. God bless America. And I'm going to have my second video I'm going to drop for you at 3 p.m. PST about XRP, about Ripple, about Chris Larson. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this and supporting the O Show. Wendy O is out for now. Bye-bye.